January 2010 Calf Beauty Contest Care for Cows in Vrindavan. Another rescue. New admissions. Cows in the news. A nice letter. Care for cows in Vrindavan. CFC trustees Vraja Mohan Dasa Hayavalabha Dasa Amit Tulani Rakesh Rahira patrons Mahani Hai Swami Maharaja Radha Jivan Dasa CFC staff Kurmarupa Dasa Dr. JP Lavanya Kesi Nisudana Dasa Braja Gopal Dasa, Switzerland, Laxmi Rupa Dasi, Denmark, Jared Hari Dasa Puri Maharaja Isani Devi Dasi, Holland, Siam Hari, Vijay, Ravi, Sukumar, Sushila, Santosh, Tej Prakash. Editor Kurmarupa Dasa Care for Cows in Vrindavana is inspired by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Acharya International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Dear friends, during the reign of Maharaja Yudhisthira, the clouds showered all the water that people needed, and the earth produced all of man's necessities in profusion. Due to the fatty milk bag and cheerful attitude, the cow used to moisten the grazing ground with milk. SB 1.10. For this verse lists 3 ingredients required for a happy and successful life: theistic leadership, abundance, and happy cows. Today, atheistic leaders, shortages, and unhappy cows are in abundance, and consequently there is little hope to achieve a happy and successful life. What can we do to change this? Can we dethrone all atheistic leaders? That would require tremendous unity. Can we rid the world of shortages? That would require great resources and organization. Can we make the cows happy? Maybe, if each of us vows to stop exploiting them for meat, milk, and leather. Maybe, if each of us vows to accept one cow, bull, or ox as a member of our family. Maybe then, we could make a difference. Could this be the most practical step towards happiness and success? Jaya Sri Guru. Jaya Sri Gopala. Jaya Sri Gomata. Careforcows.org. Care for Cows in Vrindavan is a charitable trust registered in India, USA, Holland, and Switzerland. The CFC staff. Dear Kurmarupa, each month when the Care for Cows newsletter arrives, I do a special thing with my 2 boys, Srivas, age 12, and Ramai, 10. We sit around our computer and I read the newsletter out loud to them. This month, while reading the new arrivals section, we came to the young bull who had been attacked by dogs. Both my sons simultaneously said, "We should sponsor him." I replied, "Well, we already sponsor 3 cows and I can't afford another right now." Then I thought for a moment and suggested, "You guys could sponsor him, if you're willing to sacrifice your weekly allowance." They didn't pause for a second before exclaiming, "Yes. Yes. We'll sponsor him." So Srivas and Ramai will be sacrificing 1 week of the allowance they get for performing regular chores around the house, and I will make up the difference. Both of them are really into animal protection. Srivas especially is very strong on this, and I could see him as a steward for cow protection in the future. Anyway, their weekly allowance is very dear to them, and I am encouraged to see them sacrifice it for Care for Cows. They have named the young bull Krishna Gopal. After the boys left the room, I shed a tear and thought, maybe I'm doing something right as a dad. All glories to the cows. Madhava Dasa, Alachua, Florida. Letter to editor. The Srivas, Vrinda and Madhava Dasa Srivas, Ramai and Krishna Gopal. Photo, surprised and happy Krishna Gopal, Ramai and Srivas reading the Care for Cows newsletter. Beauty contest calf. Since the calf boom started, everyone's focus has been on the calves, and this has resulted in a surge for competition among them for attention. Hence, we've created this beauty contest to indulge their passion. Readers may cast 1 vote by email, kurmarupa@careforcows.org, for the calf who most captures them, and the winner will be announced in the CFC newsletter for February 2010. The winner will be awarded 3 days of complete pampering, and a high-resolution photo of the winner will be available for all who voted for them. J. Radhe's calf Krishna Lila Akshaya Anujitadeyaji Anjali Bakula Jyoti Kalandi's calf Nandini Pranjveri's calf Neela Madhava cow rescued from garbage alley. An obscure alley exists between 2 ashramas, which is a catch-all for refuse from all neighboring residents. One dark morning, Papu, with his hand cupped over a lota, shuffled through the debris and stumbled upon a cow lying right in the middle of his favorite dumping ground. As nature was pressing on him severely, he decided not to chastise her for intruding but positioned himself just 2 meters from her and squatted to relieve himself. While he grunted, a faint distant voice within informed him that he really shouldn't defecate so close to a cow, that he should consider her sacred, as a mother. But he dismissed it, grunted some more and then began to wash as the dawn approached. While exiting, he noticed the cow had an old rag wrapped around her right hoof, and from this he surmised that she was injured. As he left, he thought that in an hour or two she would get up and go, and hoped that tomorrow morning he would not again be restricted. The next morning he was disappointed to find her still lying there and felt irritated. As he squatted, he asked himself, why is no one attending to this cow? I didn't beat her, so why should I have to be inconvenienced by her misfortune? He decided to counteract the injustice the world had dealt him with magnanimity and tossed her a discarded stalk of cauliflower stripped of its fruits, which landed on her snout. As her parched tongue reached out to bring it into her mouth, he thought perhaps he should share a portion of his water with her, but reconsidered, thinking the virtue of cleanliness more important. As he finished his business, he stood and gave her tail a short tug, hoping she would get up. She was too weak, so Papu decided to exercise more virtue by tolerating her presence for another morning. The cow lay peacefully, accepting her fate, as she deserved no more than what Providence had provided. She expected no honor and blamed no one for her misfortune. After 8 such mornings, Papu's patience wore thin and he decided to take action. Since it was not his duty to protect cows, he set out to find those responsible for this gross neglect. His search brought him to CFC, where he promptly informed us that we were not real cow protectors, for if we were, no cows would be lying in the garbage heap. He declared that he would not rest until the cow from the garbage alley was fetched, and since he was unquestionably the most concerned about cows, that he would direct the rescue operation, since our intentions and competence were so questionable. A crew of 4 went to the site and retrieved the starved and dehydrated cow, who was so weak she could hardly sit or hold her head up. She would not eat, so we put her on a drip for 2 days until she began to accept food. Her right ankle was broken and infested with maggots. 2 staff members and 2 volunteers groom her daily and hand feed her fresh grass, doing their best to boost her health and morale. After almost 1 month of intensive care, she is starting to get strong. We hope that she will soon be able to stand in the sling so her legs can be massaged and revitalized. Papu directed the rescue with the authority of a traffic policeman and was greatly relieved to see the cow removed from the alley and loaded on the ambulance, not because he hoped she would survive and recuperate, but because tomorrow morning he would be able to grunt with gusto rather than guilt. The photos on the previous page show our crew rescuing the cow from the alley, and the above ones show her being accommodated and treated at CFC. New admissions: a man found me on the side of the Vrindavan Chatakara highway and asked Care for Cows to pick me up. I cannot move my back legs and it is not yet known if I will be able to walk again. The cow herdmen are happy to see that I have a good appetite and a strong will to live. If anybody out there is inclined to help the downtrodden, please let me know. New admissions: I am the first calf of the clever J. Radhi. They have a policy here that the cows who are close to delivery cannot go out to pasture. Since my mom didn't like that, she hid me so she could go out, and consequently I was born in the forest and the cowherd man had to carry me all the way back home. I am the first calf born to Prangevari and am healthy and happy to be here. Please vote for me in the beauty contest. New admissions: I am the second calf born to Induleka and came a bit premature. I was weak for the first 2 days, but now I can run as fast as any of the other calves. Induleka, December 10, 2009. The month, December. The place, a humble farm. The setting, just perfect for an auspicious event. On a cold, dark night in the wee hours of the morning, a baby calf was born. His nurturing mother, Fuzzy, welcomed him into the world by licking and licking his head, an act that obscured a special detail about the little guy that would soon generate headlines all over the planet. When we first saw the calf, the mother had licked the hair and it was all sideways and we thought it was a regular calf, recalled Connecticut dairy farmer Brad Davis. Then a little later on in the morning we went in and there it was, standing right out. It was Cow's News in the Moses, really quite a sight. It was none other than the distinctive markings of a white cross on the newborn calf's forehead. The image had quite an effect on Davis relatives and friends and families all around the dairy farm. The first night that he was here, when we shut the lights out that night late at night, the only thing you could see in here was that cross showing in the dark, Davis told the local Norwich Bulletin newspaper. It was really quite a feeling. It made the hair stand up on the back of my neck. Davis' 70-year-old father, Andrew Gallup Davis, told the Bulletin that he's never seen a pattern like this on any of the thousands of calves he's encountered in his lifetime. Calf born with mark of cross on forehead. Care for Cows hopes this incident instills enough faith in the farmers and other readers that they can stop torturing cows and slaughtering them. Monday, December 14, 2009. New Delhi, India. Stray cows are no strangers to the streets of India's capital. But city authorities have ordered that all bovines must be removed from the roads. And city employees like Chandan Singh and Parveen Kumar have taken on a new role: cowboys herding street cattle. The danger is plenty in the job, Singh said. Sometimes the cows get really mad and charge us. Many catchers sustain injuries. Singh, 38, and Kumar, 37, are on the same team with about 16 other cow catchers. Sometimes I still have a strange feeling that I'm doing a bad thing, said Kumar. My family doesn't like what I do because cows are our sacred animal. But it's my duty. I just have to. The majority of Indians are Hindus and they consider cows divine animals. In Indian mythology, cows have been accorded the status of a maternal figure and are considered to be givers of wealth and prosperity. Sending cows to slaughterhouses is unthinkable in India, and cow slaughter is banned in most states. After they stop yielding milk, cows are abandoned and allowed to die naturally. As a result, cows are often left to walk the city streets aimlessly. But the wandering cows often cause traffic havoc and pose a danger to drivers and pedestrians alike. After frustrated residents filed complaints to Delhi's High Court, judges ordered the city to clear stray cows from the streets in 2003. But there was no easy fix and the problem persists. The city employs about 180 full-time cow catchers and has divided them into 12 different zones. Kumar, the strange feeling is the Paramatma telling you not to rustle cows. Your duty is to listen to that instruction. The cows are in the street because man has usurped their natural habitat, exploited them thoroughly and then done them. Cows don't pose a danger to man, man poses a danger to cows. New Delhi's cowboys lasso loose cows. Alex Korkin, Alexandra Lukyashchenko, Amit Goswami, Ananda Dasa, Anandamayi Dasi, Anastasia Burkle, Anatolij Dorogodin, Anna Leonova, Anna Mordihay, Anna Sunko, Ariel Telford, Arlene Sherbo, Bernard Faustino, Bhavani Devi Dasi, Kendramukha Dasi, Carl and Stella Hersig, Chandrika Pasupati, Christian Kastner, Daniel Kogan, Daniel Mige, Daniel Silver, David Thornton, Deborah Klein, Dina Mistry, Dina Nath Dasa, Devender Kumar, Dhirandra Sharma, Dhruva Maharaja Dasa, Dina Sarana Dasa, Doyle Govinda Dasa, Dr. Gopala Krishna, Dr. Rakesh Agrawal, Elizabeth Stewart, Esra Erdem, Gauranga Priya Dasi, Jeffrey Pearson, Gunamani Dasi, H.H. Mahanihai Swami Hamsa Avatar and Yogamaya Hare Krishna Center, Homan Hulya Erdem, Irina Lukyanenko, Jagannath Rao, J. Saman Janhava Dasi, Jarl Mondstad, Jaswatre I Pavel, Jaya Vijaya Dasa, Jeffrey Wallian, Jeffrey Walters, Jenny Jensen, Jivakan, Yoga for Everybody, Joanna Roos, John Van Jerwen, Jurgen Jensen, Kantalal Shivlal, Katyayani Dasi, Kesava Priya Dasi, Curtin Raza Dasa, Kitri Waterman, Krishna Priya Dasi, Kubaran Govender, Lilia Tonava, Linda Hodgkinson, Linda Hungerford, Lordana Korika, Louisa Vilda, Madhava Dasa, Madhava Kanta and Shilpa Madhava Priya Dasi, Mahesh Mehta, Mandira Mani and Sri Govinda Manish Bishnoi. May cows stay in front of me, may cows stay behind me, may cows stay on both sides of me. May I always reside in the midst of cows. Harry Bokhtavila 16.252 The cows send their heartfelt thanks to those who assisted during December 2009. Thank you from the cows Manoj Kumar Vadavat Marie Glasheen Marilyn Berry Marina Belvugama Mayapur and Shampal Clada Michael Hincliffe Michael Meshuris Nadez de Lavrenti Avon Alini Gagar Nancy Kupal Nanda Dasi Nandis Vara Dasa Nikki Stewart Nikhil Jagdish Botnishant Vashishta Nidhimanjari Dasi Paul Musu Pawan Bajay Pradeep Kumar Pradai Umna Dasa Prashanth Nelhai Priya Krishnan Radha Jivan Dasa Radha Syam Sundari Radha Nandini Devi Dasi Radha Patti Dasa Radhi Syama Raghunath Zaldivar Rajan Ahuya Raja Shakur Nalavoy Rakesh Chandilya Raza Mandala Dasi Rebecca Aber Rohini Sudha Dasa Sanjay Hasaja Saradia Dasi Shasubramanyam Shivas and Rama Ishrudi Bhimji Yani Shubha Azopa Sophie Rubinstein Sri Radhika Dasi Srivas and Rama E Steiner Knudsen Swan Ng Sukania Venugopal Suniva Kjelstrom Surabhai Dasi Tracy Molina Vabhav Dasa Vaishnava Seva Kendra Vananatha Dasa Venkata Venkateswaran Varagradasova Vidyasagar Lokhanda Vikas Shah Vipul Sutre Vishal Meda Vishal Vasava Vishvambara Priya Dasi Vishvanathan Vivek Tanija Vrajabhumi McAllister Vrindavan Dasa Vrindavan Vilasanai Dasi Vrindavan Analila Dasi Vyasapada Dasa William Unya Janavakaya Dasa Yamuna Kakraya Dasa Yelena Basita Yogesh Yochji Yulia Cherniva